90% of things feared never take place. We can easily what-if ourselves to death based upon the unknown. And then there's 90% of the things that are feared are considered insignificant issues. I love it best when Mark Twain put it, "My life has been filled with terrible misfortunes, most of which never took place." Fear, that which stops most people dead in their track. The fight, the flight, the frozen methodology, and yet I've heard people say that they are fearless, only to know that that's just one area of their life that they may think they have gotten beyond, and yet fear still shows up. So what do you do with the fear that you have in your life? Well, I created a 4-step process called Tame Your Fear through R.O.A.R, R-O-A-R. First, you want to recognize how your fear begins to show up for you. Is it that methodology of which you really are terrorized by whatever is going on in your life at that time? Fear can be the definite thing for you that you want to have in your life, so you will take action. Today, though, we don't have many of those terror moments, and yet people are afraid. So how does fear show up for you? Recognize it. Is it the doubt, the worry that's going on in your life? Does it show up as exhaustion, where you're just tired all the time? Or maybe you've just zoned out on Facebook or watching reality TV shows, who knows? So that's the first step. The second step is the O. Open up to the feelings and the behaviors that have conditioned your life to move forward. And then we get into the A. And I can tell you more about the O, but let's get into the A. You want to accept that you can have different feelings and new behaviors. And then last but not least is a double process, an R.O.A.R, to where it's a release and replace methodology. And most people just want to release and say they're fearless, and yet they've done nothing to replace it with a new behavior in order for them to be able to move forward. So fear. Do we allow it to stop us and keep showing up in our life so that we have those 90% of things that we consider to be afraid of, to be insignificant and never taking place? Or do we recognize it, open up, accept, release, and replace so that you can use your fear as a motivating factor and not as a paralyzing factor? How to tame your fear through R.O.A.R.